I'm back. Phew. Should probably plug my fucking phone in. That would be a bad idea. Babe, no rush, but when you get up to move at some point, can you bring my phone charger down that's in the pocket next to the couch? My phone charger that's in the pocket in the chair next to the couch. Doesn't have to be right now, but just whenever you're up. Okay. Time for some food before we hop back into space and actually play the game. VOD's gonna have to be cut into friggin' multiple pieces here. What a mess. What a mess. So how's everyone doing? You survived my my rant. That's a positive. Or maybe you didn't survive my rant. Nobody's here. That's alright. Understandable. Well, hopefully this quest that we're on gives us some good shit. It is a secret after all. Oh, babe. Babe? What? I'm just saying, when you come down, can you bring the ketchup? No. Well, how are you doing, Nick? Since you're the only one left in chat. I said it didn't have to be right away. I was just saying.
Well, how am I supposed to do not right away? You don't call
Oh, Miyagi are still here. And Glitch, not looking forward to work tomorrow. Oh boy. Coming out of a holiday. Yeah, returning from holiday is always just getting back into the swing of things is a pain in the arse. Especially if you're in a job, and this is like basically almost any job now, in which people primarily contact you through like email. The nightmare fuel of coming back to an email inbox full of messages to catch up on. Wait, Genghis Khan, are you still here? Your insurance broker actually finding you better deals? Mine was a fucking hot mess. I friggin' left my broker and went and found my own deals, brokered my own deals. What up, green guy? Lebanese food for dinner today. So we got some mixed grills. We got donair meat, shawarma, chicken skewer, tabbouleh, some pickle of various kinds. I think just like actual like pickle and then like turnip. Hummus and a pita. And I got fries instead of rice today. Well, it wasn't technically delivery, we picked it up. I don't even know if you can get them to deliver, I don't think you can. Broker is just the state they leave you in. I mean, if you get like a financial advisor or stockbroker, they typically have like a fiduciary responsibility, which means they're supposed to act in your best interest and not their pocket for commission. But insurance broker, I don't know if they have the same or similar Yeah, I got that new keyboard. New keyboard is always kind of hype. You always want to like just type random shit for no reason. It's a chiclet style key, isn't it? Green guy, so it's like a laptop key. Yeah? It's like a low profile key. It might not be like a full on chiclet key, but it's like a low profile. Yeah, they have a gaming board that uses that same switch thing. Well, Mark, if you end up being the one that cuts this VOD, just make it a two-parter and just go to the either side of me screaming into my microphone about politics. If you are the one to do that, please and thank you. Alright. We'll get back to the game here in a sec. Sarcasm hooking up Korean guy with a sub. That's 1,222 gifted subs. Holy shit. Absolute mad lad. Absolute mad lad. Yeah, he doesn't leave any room for error. He's on top of that shit, bro. No room for error. Fuck. Alright. The succulent collector sim. So anyway, I started blasting.
You're doing well, Leon. Almost there. I know. Things have been difficult. The mantle of the Mantis is a heavy burden. But you can do so much good. Spacers and pirates need someone to fear. Someone to check them. To make them realize some lines cannot be crossed. You have it in you, Leon. I know you do. Stay sharp. Focused. Just a little further.
Does the hair from today's short still stand, or did you change it? What, my character's one? Oh, yeah, character creation? Oh no, that's, character is bald. You just walk right into a grenade like a god.
Hit the deck!
We can take it! Can't hear!
Best of me and my friends? Ha!
Best you can do.
These enemies just getting like their shields fully back is so fucking brutal. You like get them down and they're instantly back, and then you get them down and they're instantly back again. Ooh, advanced! That's actually, that's actually worth picking up. 5 out of 8 mods. Tech barrel reflex. Muzzle brake, tack grip. Not a clue what white hot rounds do. Is it that they're doing 1 energy damage? It uses 777. 50 round mag. What in the shit is that? Shotgun?
So met with a lawyer and was prepared to party.
Take your good stuff.
Hard.
Leave the rest.
The video will was emotional.
Mom and I stopped talking years ago. Mom didn't look good. But it was Mom. As weird, crazy, and cryptic as ever. I'm almost surprised she remembered she even had a son. It was hard to hear. Almost touching. But then the punchline. No inheritance until I go to Mom's secret base on Denabolo 1B. And she ends not with an I love you or an I'm proud of you. No. Sic semper tyrannis. My God. Always with that stupid Latin saying. Over and over she'd say that damn thing. Thanks, Mom. Thanks oh so much.
Yeah, friggin' Latin.
Listen up, scumbags. The assholes are on the move, and we've got to be ready. No, not the UC, not the Freestar Collective. The ones that matter. Pirates, mercs, and those religious nut jobs. We always knew there were some places left over from the Colony War. Bases, labs, stuff like that. But now it's come out that there are even more. A lot more. Spread all over the settled systems. Looks like the Big Two didn't play by their own rules when they were playing war. Now it's a friggin' feeding frenzy. Everyone trying to find them. Trying to use them. So why shouldn't we? We have just as much right as they do. So let's go looking.
Okay. So. So this base and theoretically many more are leftover war memes. Evidently filled with good stuff. Oops! My bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Grenades in this game, man. And throwing them.
This is my favorite one.
Where are the laser guns? They exist. I think our like Sarah uses them. We've come across some. Some enemies that, that have them.
What the hell? Show yourself faster.
Oh, isn't one shot away from a friggin' stealth kill?
Should be the one dying.
There's an energy weapon.
I'm making this look easy. Well, they don't need it.
Mantis? No way. I mean, the Mantis is a fairy tale. Someone to keep pirates from going off the deep end. I guess it's possible. She never talked about where she got her fortune.
Where'd they go?
And man, she could handle herself anywhere. It's a lot to take in.
Holy shit. That is just substantially better in basically every way. Good old 6 pounds in aluminum. How much do I need to lose here? Like a pound and change? Okay. Ooh, right on the edge, baby. Right on the edge.
Well, that one got away. There you are.
Oh, word? My man came back. That was bold. There's another one down here still. Yeah. That is clearly a wall. What? Bro, what the fuck? Oh, did we get? No, we did not get the bounce. What are the physics on this shit? Oh, he's getting fucking destroyed right now. He is down horrendous. Don't worry, you'll be okay. The grenades will rub right out eventually. Oh my god, level 38, what the fuck? serious? He just shot that grenade out of fucking thin air?
I'm moving! Fire!
How did that grenade not get to him? Okay, good. I needed him dead. Oh my god. This dude is a bullet sponge.
Out! Reloading!
Holy shit. Ow, 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 what the fuck? Dude, this guy is a... And this is with that way better armor too, eh?
Now!
God, it takes so long to throw shit in this game too, like sometimes... Your shit just straight up doesn't fucking...
You're already dead.
Oh my god.
Sitting ducks out there. Move!
Going through my whole arsenal for this shit.
Take this.
That's them throwing a fucking grenade.
Better we get it than someone else.
What up, Deppert?
Go all out! Moving! Fill him with hole!
The damn cover.
Fuck me. Okay, he's dead. Problem was, couldn't push the corner because there was like so many of these guys just fucking chilling. Wowzers. This is the Halo prequel. It's, arguably better. Man, no wonder everyone was hitting like a truck. They're all walking around with like 50 caliber rounds. Oh boy. Okay, I only have one digipick. Alright, one digipick and a dream. Oh, no shot. Really? Bro. Down bad. I was on a roll of like never messing up a digipick and now I'm in shambles. That's like my third fucked up pick today. What the fuck? Oh, no shot. Did I get, oh, okay. I was gonna say, did I get baited?
You make that look too damn easy.
No way! You did not just fucking lockpick an empty case. Oh no. Wow. That's a real interesting choice. Although I guess the logic is that if somebody is gonna like save scum to get the chest open, then you might as well have some chests that are empty so that it's not always a player win. Oh no, maybe that's the fucking thought. Seems a bit petty though. Seems a bit petty, though. Master lock? For real? Oh god, it's a master lock to disable. Wait. They have a spelling bee puzzle? That if you get it wrong, you get shredded by turrets? Interesting. Over encumbered.
All right, let's get back to that bank vault. I wouldn't say no to it.
He's using an energy weapon too. Interesting.
If you're sure you don't need backup. Hey, you dropped it. Wait, you meant to do that?
Yeah. Is this supposed to be like the path? Like start over there and literally all the way over, all the way over, all the way over but two. That doesn't make sense. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not nearly enough. There's an X over there.
Good work dealing with the Shaw gang. Now let's see if we can find those maps.
Looks like you can't. Mark 6. Oh, look at that neck stretch. Mark 6 turret. All right. So you're not blasting your way out. I wonder if it's just all the ones that have paint splattered on them, along with a loose pattern like this. Not that side. Nope. Hey, West Wind! Welcome back 8 months, one shy of the Baby Hype 9. Thank you very much, sir. How you doing? I feel like it's been a hot minute. Oh, so what's up, X-Ray? Last podcast was a banger. I'm glad you enjoyed it. In the Latin alphabet, meme lord starts with a U. Yes, the mu symbol. Huh. Like our environmental clues are this paint bucket with whatever the fuck this could be. And the paint, possibly the paint. Hard to tell, I don't have a scope. And then dead bodies and letters. That's the only environmental, like, standout features we're dealing with right now. Oh, and there's the X. For whatever that is. They give you a digipic here in case you didn't have one for the master log. let me double check. I'm gonna pick up a note. Excuse me. Well, that doesn't help me, but to know that he got killed by turrets. Hey, what up, Babs?
So, met with a lawyer and was prepared to party. Hard. The video will was emotional. Mom and I stopped talking years ago. Mom didn't look good. But it was Mom. As weird, crazy, and cryptic as ever. I'm almost surprised she remembered she even had a son. It was hard to hear. Almost touching. But then the punchline. No inheritance until I go to Mom's secret base on Denabolo 1B. And she ends not with an I love you or an I'm proud of you. No. Sic semper tyrannis. My God. Always with that stupid Latin saying. Over and over she'd say that damn thing.
What does that
Thanks,
translate
Mom.
to in English?
Thanks oh so much.
Sic semper tyrannis. Not for the sake of, like,
A bank robbery.
the
Takes me
puzzle,
back. Not to the best places, mind you.
but out of curiosity. T Y R A N N Is it IS? Thanks for repeating that phrase over and over and over again. Surely my son will have counted the amount of rows and applied them to the words in the saying and just figured that out. Surely, my son. You know what? Let's just... I'm curious. Ew. Ah, there it is. What? Okay, what Canadians, or like, it was just like one of the, like, people working on food Canadian and just decided to sneak in as much Canadian references as humanly possible, because there's like this, there's like the poutine, like there's a donair. Hey, Death, welcome back. 63 in a row in total. Bless. How you doing, Death? One of the neighbors burned popcorn or something? Oh no. Hey, what up, Beth? I think it's because Canada's the only country that will survive in the future. Yes, Canada. The only one that makes it into space. And now I'm over encumbered. God, it takes nothing to be over encumbered. Politely got into interstellar travel. Oh, we just absorb every country slowly until Earth becomes Canada? Amazing. Less amazing. The fuck is this woman's obsession with turrets? Are you hopeful that you'll never again have to play another game in the Unity engine? Not at the expense of so many developers that rely on and have trained their staff on or hired their staff on Unity. I mean, I hate Unity, but it does, you know, up to this point, it had done quite a lot of good for many developers. What are the odds there are even more turrets?
I am opening fire.
Oh my god. So here's the problem. I can't bring my buddy over here because he will literally set the fucking turrets off. Alright, we're gonna need 16 times the detail. Ow. Oh dear. Oh, we're getting fucked up. Are those 2 robots? Bro, what the fuck? Oh my god, they do so much damage. Alright, that's one. Alright. Okay. Well. We are in shambles.
I am sorry I could never show this lair to you. The lair is a secret that's been passed down for over 100 years. And there are rules. You remember when you were a teenager? All the training, the drills, all of it was to prepare you for this. I know you have it in you, Leon.
And then he dies to turrets. Whoa! Prepper mom tries to prepare son to be also prepper son, but prepper son fails constitution check in front of turrets. Oh my god, they're all... We are in absolute shambles. Oh boy. I don't know if this is gonna do any more damage or not. I would imagine the cutter would do more damage, but... Ow, that's like a dog. Ow. Okay. Phew, we are... We are in shambles. Oh, that looks like a new ship for us. Wouldn't that be magical? My husband thinks you're sleeping. He's not wrong. Kinda looks like it though, doesn't it? I am nice and comfy in my recliner. Where am I going? Oh shit. Shortcut out of here. Do I not have a pick left? Oh, I got one now. Let's go. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Would alcohol make this playable? Probably. I mean, like, listen, I would say that there's a good shot that at some point this game at the very least becomes a, like a just true brain-dead extravaganza. Oh shit, this is already fucked. Oh no, maybe not. We might... Might be able to salvage this. Suppressed calibrated Kraken. Uses different ammo. We got lots of that ammo. Crazy fire rate, comparatively speaking. Good accuracy. It's got a compensator. Sounds like it's worth picking up. Need a break from my fine dining coaching? Bro, when you get back, I need you to elaborate on what the fuck that means. God, I forgot how long of a fucking run this is. Okay, we're back. So, I don't know if once you've gone through once, if the turrets care anymore. They don't. Okay, once the door's been opened. So, you can come with me now.
Let's get back to that bank vault. Let's go then.
My man's really said let's get back to that bank vault. Like we're not in the middle of a fucking epic haul. Okay.
Leon, you've done it. You're here. The lair now belongs to you. Inside, you'll find all you need to be the Mantis, my darling boy. I haven't
Tell me he's not gonna fucking attack me.
best mother in these final days. I wish. Be a better Mantis. Be a better person than I was.
Oh, this robot's definitely tripping. Alright. Process scorched earth interrupted? Excuse me? What in the fantastical fuck was going on in here? Alright, I want to go up here and see if that robot wants to attack me. So how is Starfield? Is it the dumpster fire everyone says it is? I don't know if everyone says it's a dumpster fire, but I can tell you that the opening 15 hours of the game are well and truly the least compelling of any Bethesda game ever made. Very boring, very uninspired, not a great start. I think the I think Starfield pretty much lives and dies, ironically, when you get away from the main quest line and kind of just do like the Radiant quest stuff, which is just, you know, the procedurally generated shit, and then whatever side quests you happen upon, and like ignore primary side quests and the main quest or something. Like, you look like you're having a blast. Oh well, I look like this no matter what I'm playing. Don't get too excited about it, but yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at. I haven't gotten to shipbuilding, I haven't gotten to a lot of the other side questies type stuff, or like faction-y quest lines and things of that nature, so I can't speak to the mid or late game gameplay loop, which is where, like I just said, it's where I think the best of this game lies. Which is kind of the reverse of every other Bethesda mainline, like Bethesda single-player game I've ever played. So it's an interesting flip of the script. Certainly a bit jarring.
This area is off limits. You need to leave.
Bro, chill.
You need to leave this area immediately. You are not allowed in this area.
Have you played Baldur's Gate 3? Yes. In fact, I streamed it. I beat it. I spent 150 hours in Baldur's Gate 3. So yes, not only have I played it, I've played it pretty extensively. What did I think? Also great news. I did a video explaining my post-game thoughts with no spoilers. I didn't do a review for it because it was never intended to be a review. Datbeard had just gifted me the game when I had gotten home from the Philippines and I was down bad with the Rona. What is the Mantis? Mantis is sounding like some sort of Robin Hood type shit. The former Mantis. Okay, so... No, you know what this is? This is the equivalent of the, what was it in Oblivion? The Gray Fox? You had the Rona too? Oh yeah, well Em and I went to the Philippines for 3 weeks, right? And we got it right at the very end of the trip, and I travel, my fever started and my symptoms peaked the morning we were starting the trip home. So it was a 30-hour journey on an enormous amount of meds to attempt to keep my fever remotely low enough to travel. Full body sweats, aches, fucking worst sinus filled pressure bullshit, 30 hours, nightmare fuel, but we got home. Oh, this is like the Mantis is like the Gray Fox, but like Batman. Yeah, we didn't have much choice though, because, you know, airlines are way past giving a shit about Rona for the purposes of rescheduling for free and things of that nature. So it was gonna cost us, you know, something like $4,000 to change flights and whatnot, and to stay, you know, to stay long enough to ride out the worst of it before getting back on a plane. So it was just kind of, you know, her fever thankfully had broken by that morning, and so basketball display, word?
Sure, just keep grabbing everything. What could go wrong?
Shut the fuck up. Who asked you? So, yeah, at least she didn't have to go with the fever and whatnot, and a lot of her symptoms she was symptomatic before I was. Wow. Fancy. Nice bum. Where you from, eh? Look at that. Incredible. And now to pick up a suit I do not have enough weight to work with. Oh, this is a whole thing. Crazy high radiation. 100 energy resistance and physical resistance to lower your health. 25 radiation resistance, 10% chance to ignite nearby attackers. This ugly ass helmet. Oh, that's a lot of armor though. Holy shit. Blend in with the environment while sneaking and not moving. Minus 50% fall damage. 5% chance to disarm nearby attackers. Holy fuck, dude. What the hell is this? Bro, this is an early game cheat code. Word? Damn, son. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the Mantis now. You recognize me?
Is off limits. You need to leave.
Sees right through that spacesuit. Now we're gonna get topside. Oh shit. I'm over here dying trying to walk. Because how much weight would I have to drop? I'd have to drop so much weight. So much weight. How does it feel to steal a dude's space inheritance?
This area is off limits.
Well,
You need to leave.
we're technically not stealing his space inheritance in that
You need to
he's
leave
dead.
this area immediately. You need to leave. I will not warn you again.
Oh wait, I went the wrong way.
Ah, son of a...
Bro, are you serious?
Damage.
You couldn't just shut your mouth.
Waste not, need not.
She just got over a cold and I'm just finishing up with the cold. Oh my god. It's that time of year! It's the most Take
Good
your
work
time.
dealing
No,
with this
please.
next
It's the most wonderful time of the year. With the kiddies all sneezing and parents are sneezing and everyone cheers. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Okay, this way. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba ba. Excuse me. Well, kids right now are especially fucking bad because they went through the pandemic not being able to get a lot of their socialization and their, you know, their basic immunity up like you would typically, and so it's like a double fucking whammy. Now all these kids are friggin' playing catch up. Which is unfortunate.
You might want to stow some of that. Just a suggestion.
Whew. Nice bathroom. God, the layout of this ship is a friggin' hot mess. Oh, what does the cargo hold have? Let's just get rid of all these fucking spacesuits. I'll keep this one just because it's got good resistances that are opposite of this, and doesn't weigh a whole hell of a lot, and gives me a bunch of airborne. The pro tip: the cargo hold has cargo. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, it has cargo. How am I still 118 out of 35? This must be the heaviest suit known to man. Like, I'm out here carrying essentially nothing. So how do I deal with having multiple ships now? Because my crew is in the other ship. And so is all of my shit. I might have ship parts, possible. Oh, look at that. What a gigabrain. Alright, so can I get somebody to tell me how the multiple ship thing works before I go flying off into the sunset here? Because, like, in No Man's Sky, you end up with, like, you know, a ship where you can keep a bunch of your stuff, a bunch of your ships, your collection, and you can summon them at any time. But I somehow doubt it's that convenient in Starfield. I know there's like a ship's tab. Check that out, I guess. That's underneath. All the cargo gets switched between your main ships when it's selected? Hmm. Alright, so the Razor Leaf is very fast. Can jump a long way, by the looks of it. Hey, what up, J-Man? 83 months, welcome back, 4 in a row. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, this is a ship that you receive from, doing a little side mission meme. So, oh, make home ship. Ah. Okay.
I found something for you.
You now have a new home ship. Your previous ship has been added to your fleet. To retrieve ships in your fleet that you have left behind, go to a ship services technician at any major city and ask to view the ships that you own. From there, you can cycle through the ships in your fleet and select make home ship to retrieve it. Why wouldn't they just let you do that from your menu? You know what I'm saying, Vern?
I have something for you when you have a moment.
16 times the detail. Convenience, we don't do that here. Yeah, what? Like, what? Why would you make somebody go to a service, like...
I'm listening.
That's so much work.
Do you need me for something?
For essentially no payoff.
Liftoff looks good. All systems are stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
got... Shields are offline. I've got...
Jump system flatlined.
No boost. Hull integrity's low. We're getting sent to the fucking Shadow Realm. This is the second time this has happened, where like, you go up into orbit, they're already basically shooting you before your ship even fucking fully loads in, and then you're in a situation that's like a no-win scenario. What the fuck is this ship's weapons, by the way? Because that looked like two different forms of lasers.
I've got something with your name on it, boss.
Yeah, no, I get that. Ballistic weapons and missiles for the ship itself, but like, I'm wondering what the shit is this considered the ballistic?
I picked up something you might be interested in. Engines firing. Here we go.
I hate that you cannot pre-do your layout or your energy distribution before getting into space. Because when you get in a situation like this, you're just going up and immediately like you're scrambling for no reason.
Hell of a view from here. Jump down, Captain.
Like there's not even like a way to like there's not even really a way to like there's no evasive maneuvers. That's what I'm trying to say. There are zero evasive maneuvers. Like, you're just there. Right? So, there's no outskilling them. No amount of like, oh, we're gonna divert energy to the shields to stay alive. Your shields are already maxed out. So what do you do in this situation as a player? Let me show you. I have the solution. You ready?
Planets like these are my favorite.
There's your solution. Just fast travel. From the ground.
Got a freighter coming soon. No time to talk.
The Nova Skip.
Amira Wolf at the Low House could really use some help.
Because why would you send yourself up to fight a basically unwinnable fight?
Deposit box is secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key. Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation, so it's not going to be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're after.
That would be it.
Oh, no. Jacob. Of course, that old mule saw this
I'm hearing him like he's in his spacesuit.
He's just a bitter old man, interfering in what's none of his business. There we do. I was hoping to avoid the estate when we landed. Cora's gonna be so mad. We really gotta do this.
Yes.
You're not wrong. It's not supposed to be your business. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know. Alright, fine. He's my dad, okay? We're not exactly on friendly terms. He probably figured I'd come for the maps at some point. Got ahead of me. Family business just wasn't something I wanted to get into, you know? Yeah, well, sorry I'm such a pain about it. No forgiveness between me and my old man. It's, co-tradition. Alright, shall we?
Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go meet Sam Coe's dad.
Solomon Coe really all that? Some make it seem like he built the whole damn.
That's the Rock, Ranger Central. Not a bad bar, too.
If you're looking for work, Mayor Cartwright might have something. Or point you the right way.
See Mayor Cartwright about a job. Alright, we'll keep that in mind. He's busy.
Well, well. Sam Coe finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
He is still talking like he's in his
What's
spacesuit.
You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
Yes, love.
I ain't asking again.
You ain't
just
asked
finished
once.
eating.
Let's hear it.
Oh my soul.
I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Was it good?
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your
Well, I told you if you wanted to have milk, you just had to go to Mom's and get the milk out of the fridge.
Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop.
Why am I a mess? Because I didn't get your milk. You've been here for like 2 hours. Shambles, babe. You can text Mom, see if they're still awake. They probably are.
Do you do
I got
this
just as much right to
often?
those maps as anyone else in this family.
That's exactly right, Sam. We all share Solomon's legacy. Only some of us are around to live up to it, and some of us aren't.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
Well. Fuck. The right bumper on this controller is so sensitive.
Oh, don't hurt them!
Yep. There you go. Maybe the load will change, get his voice fixed.
Well, well. Sam Coe finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Nope.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop.
This is just magical.
Nothing's more important than family. Nothing. If Sam had stuck around, he'd know that. You wouldn't be here.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
Good to be out and about. Lives get stuffy sometimes.
What a comment for him to make.
Give me a sec. All right, let's talk options. No. I mean, this is no place for her, okay? The less time she spends with Jacob, the better. Damn it. Fine. We'll go get her. Just, if there's any other options, I'd appreciate doing those first.
Alright, we'll try talking to him first.
What is it this time, Constellation? Well, that's not your decision, is it? It's co-property by birthright. It stays here.
Alright, we only need 4 points.
You really believe that, don't you? Not liking your attitude.
Oh my god.
You think I'm not trying to help him? Can't believe I'm saying this. But if it'll get you out of my hair, then fine.
Bro, I don't know what the
You can
fuck
have
it
the
is
maps.
about this
Find another
house
room
and this
here.
office being so dry. I cannot, my scalp is so salty. I'm like, fuck, I'm just... crazy salty. My God. Well, let's not do that. We don't have to. No, we're good. Alright, I've got the Declaration of Independence.
Alright, let's see if we can find the empty nest. Alright, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There. Found it. Oh boy. That's a problem.
What, your permanently altered voice box?
Well, you ain't wrong. But let's take a look at what we're up against. First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there, but the usual tussling with alien wildlife.
Uh-huh.
The empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shaw Gang territory.
Okay.
Same outlaws who held up Galbank.
Sure. Alright.
Well, just remember, it's about the artifact, not them. Hurting bad guys puts a smile on your face, that's a bonus. Let's get to that cave.
Okay. What if, like, his voice is just like that now for the rest of my file? Permanently stuck in spacesuit mode.
Outside the wall, things get dicey. Ops are no joke. Even for us.
Hey, babe. What? Why do you keep coming down here and complaining to me about you not being able to do something when you've had 2 hours to just walk over and grab the milk out of their fridge? Just down here complaining. Hmm? Don't use that cream. It's not only has it gone bad, but it's also been on the counter all afternoon.
I'm gonna use that cream unless you want me to go diet.
Be careful. A simple fall ain't so simple in high gravity.
What up, Panda?
I've gotten worse shaving.
This guy's a fucking mad lad. Have we found the fun yet? Well, we found a new ship, if that's any constellation. What are you gonna do, babe? Yeah? Well, if you want to change of pace, you can hang out down here if you want. How many patches for Starfield have been released? I don't know. Have they had one major patch yet? I have no idea. They must have at least had one, given the game was out for like a pre-release week. How far is this away? Oh. Oh. Woof. What have you been playing, Panda?
Another day, another bad guy. Just don't tell Cora about this one.
Wait, how do I have so few 7.77 rounds? Am I really that down horrendous? How did that? I had like 400 rounds. Well, that's not good. Oh boy. Ow. The fuck?
Reminds me of the time I was half out of my gourd in Hopetown.
Half out of my gourd in Hopetown? Alright there. Alright there, big guy. Guess I'm gonna have to get through this with another gun. Babe, don't just walk down here and do nothing but complain. If you're gonna be here complaining, you just go right back upstairs now. Don't need to hear about nothing but your complaints. Babe. I'm putting where's your actions? Two different things. Bring me the Pepsi now. But with all the stuff you randomly ask me to do and get out and up and into the kitchen all the time, you can't bring me the Pepsi now? I'll get it later. What, babe? I gotta be honest, the interiors in Starfield look great. The exteriors look like a pile of smashed assholes. Like, there are definitely some lighting conditions and stuff that we've seen that have made, you know, the exterior look kinda cool. But, generally speaking,
Alright, this is Shaw Gang territory.
it's kinda down horrendous.
They're usually not willing to talk. Be ready.
Star smashed asshole feel. Doesn't quite roll off the tongue. Oh god, we got turrets. So many turrets. Well, I don't know, your cable's not very long. You can try to see if you can get that to charge. It's not gonna charge very fast. There's also a plug on the desktop. Oh, yeah, you might have to turn it around. Welcome back, Ab. Of course they have landmines up here. Sniping with a pistol. Yeah, I wish I found a pistol that had a like a scope on it of some kind. Why?
That's one.
What are you doing? We're out here with like no ammo.
You heard that, right?
My insides are on fire with these tacos, but oh so worth it. Well, that's good.
Picking us off.
Damn it!
Oh dear, that's a...
It's payday. I've had enough of it.
Does other guy go for a friggin' run? Where the shit did he go?
Not worth dying over. I've had worse.
Smugglers are about. Might be some goodies around.
Time to go loot everyone's bodies. I can't believe that this game looks like this in the exteriors, and I'm getting this level of performance running at 1440p. Like, just absolutely down, super bad. Holy shit. 76 damage Magnum pistol? Uses 7.5 mil? What? Just a hunk of iron. Bunch of mines I don't care about. David Copperfield. What? Ah. That David Copperfield. Fancy. Basically what we're already wearing. Oh yeah, you know, it's like their own version. It's their own version of what they do with Starfield, or with Starfield, with No Man's Sky. What's interesting though is that because of how they do it, if you were to land at a custom point on the planet, and then go back into orbit and land in the exact same spot with a custom marker, and not one of the main towns or whatever, it'll be a totally different map every time. So there's no permanence to any landing zone. So what you get in that landing run is it. That's the show. Get some robots in this bitch. God, I'm so down on all of my shit right now. Bro, you're gonna get us fucking caught.
Cave like this should be swarming with Ashta. They won't put one paw in here. Damn it.
Wow, they are quick to spot you.
We do what we must, right?
Holy shite. Yeah, somebody else was saying stealth, they'd maxed... What was it, you or somebody else that said they were maxing stealth out, or max stealth out, and it was terrible. Get Mario Karted, babe? Yeah, you got Mario Karted. They've got new maps and characters coming out for that soon.
And there you are.
What? You turn... Wait, what? Everyone hates getting Mario Karted, babe, and it happens to the best of us.
I wonder if we're alone in here.
This whole thing is not being guarded by, like, 4 dudes outside and a level 1 and a level 4 inside. I refuse to believe it. Oh my lord, it is. Everyone ready to trip out? Use a weapon to break up the deposit. What is going on? Are you going backwards or something? Babe. What? Okay, hold on. What in the hell are you doing? What have you done? Let me see. You're going backwards. Or something. Babe, you have to hold A.
Wasn't moving like that earlier. It was basically just scrolling.
Okay, let's see. Like, we can rank this up and max it. Yeah, sure. But it doesn't seem to be all that fucking useful. However, it's more useful than stealth. More than likely. But we'll, I could theoretically see getting to rank 3. But even rank 2 for 10% more with suppressed weapons is not terrible. You win?
How about that, shotgun?
Shy Guy was giving you a hard time, eh? That's funny, because I typically race with Shy Guy. Okay. Oh yeah, they never let you actually, fast travel out of here. We have a new Starfield mega fan that has informed me that the reason why I didn't enjoy the first 12 hours is because I'm reviewing the game.
To the victor goes the spoils. I said that right?
That's the new reason. We've had many reasons today.
If one day some explorer's gonna find alien writing in a cave like this.
Oh, it's contraband. We don't want contraband. Too lazy for contraband right now. And we've got enough credits for what we need. I knew that was too easy. Alright, let me get my healing up here.
I think that's far enough. Hate to put a hole in the head of Akila's own prodigal son. At least not before we've had a word.
Why?
You must be Shaw.
What I am is disappointed. Samco in the flesh, and he's peddling around the frontier with the has-beens of Constellation. Now you got past my crew, who I pay quite handsomely, I might add. Grabbed something from that weird cave. Probably whatever's been keeping the Ashta away. So, I'm down one hideout. Now, let's talk about what all that's worth to me. Your lives, your credits. One or the other, really.
Her teeth, though. It's typically not their teeth, it's like how they treat lighting in the mouth.
Oh, really?
Oh my god, babe, you just made me fucking randomly press some shit on the... God. Why? How is it not your fault? You're over here whipping a chocolate at my balls while I got a controller there. Totally not your fault, babe. You're right. My bad. What do we need? 2, 4, 6.
Tough talk. But you've backed it up so far, I'll admit. Huh. The Shaw Gang's name in print outside a wanted poster does sound nice. Fine. Get the hell out of here before I change my mind. I see you again. You're dead.
Okay.
It's the Ashta.
You. This is your fault. You better lend us a hand.
Who?
Get some cover now.
Pin him now.
Power.
Let's try. We'll pay for that.
Holy shit. This thing's made of fucking adamantium.
Guess we're going all caveman. Take that.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm not feeling so good.
Why is everything such a bullet sponge in this game? I had 400 fucking rounds in one pistol, now I've had like 700 plus rounds in this one. And we're already friggin' plowing through my... But why aren't you just like, what is this like shield bullshit? Like he's they're 1 HP, limping away. Look at this. Look at this chuckle fuck.
Looting the dead ain't glamorous, but it sure is profitable.
I guess I owe you something for dealing with the Ashta. Get out of here before I change my mind.
Modified what? Oh, a modified Razorback. A laser and reflex sight. Okay. Not a lot of rounds. God, this jump pack thing... Does anyone else find this jump pack thing a little fucking awkward? It's not continuous, you're just kind of like wet farting 3 feet off the ground unless you're in a 0G planet environment.
We're in one piece. I'll call that
I
a
picked
win.
up something you might be
Let's
interested
get back to the lodge.
Before we go back to the lodge, I want to see if I can sell something or buy some ammo and shit.
Akira 6
boy is healthy. Got a freighter coming soon. No time to talk.
Get this town B-roll footage. I forgot to get town B-roll footage from Mark, so we'll get the town B-roll footage here. There you go.
You do not want to go outside the city walls. The
Harley walked 2 steps without running.
A new novel written by Freestar veteran and author Alma Maina has been climbing the charts. Mac Horizon is a fictionalized
Terra Brew. It's like that's like a 2011 meme.
If you're looking for a weapon, I've got you covered. Huge note. I don't do payment plans or lines of credit, and I don't sell to shady individuals. If you seem all right.
Okay, time to sell. Oh my lord, she is stingy. Holy cow. Excuse me.
Won't lie. My heart stopped for a beat when you passed out.
Outlaws, Ashta, those
Glad you're
bandits
still
from the
with us.
Shaw gang. This can be a dangerous place. Bestie. Don't make me regret this now.
Elegance. A rare pistol for 18,000 credits. Break through even the strongest armor with a reflex sight suppressor, penetrator rounds, high-powered binary trigger. Uses 43 Ultra Mag, of which we have almost no ammo. The Nova Light. Amazing. Old Earth hunting rifle. Nothing all that interesting. What do we got for ammo here? So do they show you which guns you have that would even use all this, like... Buying all that ammo. Yep. Sure. Yep. Yep. Alright, that gives us some ammo to play with.
I know your type. The free-wheeling space ace. Must be nice.
Alright. what do we got in here?
Take a look around. It's a good bet I've got something. I'll say right up front. Here, bro.
Gimme that aid. Med packs. Ooh, 500 apiece? Holy shite. Friggin' steep, bud.
You heard of the Elios retreat? Supposed to be some new age healing center for reforming criminals or whatever. Going up in Ixel 2.
Now we're going back to Elios. Gotta find a place to put my basketball display and my coffee cup before I forget. Can I give you a jump pack tip that the game will never tell you, but I found makes them way more useful? What's that?
Hey, what's going on?
How have you been?
Can you, like, lift shit in this? Go to your keybinds, bind alternate jump to a button in addition to regular jump, then push the alternate button, jump button. To use the jump pack, it trades a bit of vertical height for forward momentum, making traversal a lot faster. Oh, that's interesting.
Welcome back.
Huh. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for sure. You just hold A and drag? No. No.
You look well.
I mean, I refuse to believe this is a Bethesda game that doesn't allow you to, Oh, it's a longer hold. Okay. Oh, this guy fucking clipping.
Good to see you.
Wow. Okay. Still the classic problem of not being able to, rotate this shit. There we go, just slam it on the ground until you make it work. That's the way to do it. Whoa, what the fuck? Are you guys seeing that ghosting? Bruh. You seen the ghosting of the coffee cup? Wowzers.
How are you, Dusty?
Holy shite. Okay, I have a theory. I don't know if it's because I'm just holding it or what. No, I think I was right. It's FSR ghosting. Also, this is my actual frame rate in 4K with no scaling. Down so bad. Let's see if it happens with cast scaling. It does not. Get this thing.
Let's get that artifact. Goodbye.
No, shut up. I gotta get this thing turned around. Come on. Fuck. Ruined the basketball. Trying to get the coffee mug. Why do they never have, like, a thing set up for rotating shit when you pick it up? And why do you, like, throw this shit? You know what? Fuck it.
Hey, how are you?
Cast seems to be blurrier, lower resolution feeling for sure. So like and the sharpening effect is very terrible. Like it's changing the color. Yeah, so the ghosting trade-off is it at least looks sharper. Choose your own artifact adventure. Pretty much until they put in DLSS, which typically has less artifacting issues. Oh, no, yeah, I was wondering what exactly does fine dining, like, tutoring or whatever entail?
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around like they own the settled systems, and they like to use old, abandoned facilities as outposts. You know, the ones left over from the colony war.
Come up, babe. Hmm? 11.
Yeah?
Most of it is preparing all the ingredients to be put on a plate for a main course. So for this particular coaching, the focus is on 5 things: a protein, a vegetable, something crispy, a puree, and a sauce. And on top of that, plating and garnishing with microherbs and microgreens. Kind of work involved in finding all the ingredients and prepping them, then finally plating them all together. Sleep has become a luxury now. It's like a second job now. Well, who are you are you not getting paid for this? Who are you coaching? Why did you start doing that? Why are you coaching people to use microgreens? This ain't 1992, bro. You can knock that one right off your list. The only people out here still using microgreens are those fucking freakadeeks doing the fucking science fiction gastronomy fuckery, and then they grow out of it eventually. You don't gotta worry about no microgreens. Not even Marco Pierre White's friggin' overdoing the microgreens. I think he might throw on like a little bit once in a blue moon, not even spending much effort, just fucking throwing that shit from across the room.
Hey, we're back. Newest member of our little family really pulled through for us.
Is anyone hurt? You didn't let Cora handle the artifact, did you? We don't know what effects it might have.
Oh, you're learning! Oh, it sounded like you were doing the coaching.
Go ahead.
Vasco.
Ah, I see.
We haven't done a deep diagnostic on you in a while, have we?
I'm curious what it is they do differently than any other chef.
What did you call me?
I did not formally address you.
I mean, for all intents and purposes, you could have watched the free documentary on YouTube. That was the old documentary on Gordon Ramsay's opening of his first restaurant.
I will prepare my system
and then watched one or more of the extensive interviews with Marco Pierre White, who explains the entire thing in great detail and the differences between fine dining and a regular restaurant, and the positives and negatives of both.
What exactly are you referring to, my precious pumpkin?
Never mind.
And nobody knows more than Marco Pierre White.
Any recently modified code relating to communications?
Yes, sir.
Lay it on me.
That man is the GOAT!
Just what are we building here?
I haven't picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
I highly recommend listening or watching those videos, though, if you can.
Emitting something we can't even detect.
Some interviews with Marco Pierre White are very interesting. I think he did one that was at Oxford,
Or maybe
where he went over most of his early culinary journey from, a young age through. Hell of a storyteller.
Specify the time frame.
Recent.
Sure of it.
In the past.
Everyone's just talking here. This is so dumb.
58 items on the reminder list, starting from the top.
Moving forward, sometimes it's fumbling around in the dark.
Just the most recent thing.
I think Cora and I can use some downtime, but you let me know if you ever want to team up again. Oh, and since it tends to come up, me and my Rugrat co-pilot work as a team. That's non-negotiable. If I'm coming with, that means Cora's on your ship.
Thinking of doing a monthly dinner with close friends, treat them to a 5-course meal. God damn.
I mean, no, not that one. What did I say before
5-course
that?
meal? You're gonna give them that micro shit where like every single plate that comes out is like a single bite, so that they don't die halfway through the 5-course meal?
What about the one before that?
You showed me a picture of a planet with multiple trajectories.
Likewise.
If you have a moment, I
You
have
said
something I'd like
this
to
planet
discuss.
might hold the key to understanding the nature of.
That's it. I remember what it was now.
I'll treat them to fennel and dill. That's all I can find in my city. Great, so you can make a really nice fennel salad.
Not now, Vasco. This is science.
And then you can give them a slightly different fennel salad. And you can finish it off with a nice fennel salad. That's great. Fennel salad, they'd call that in the restaurant to be fancy. They'd say fennel salad 3 ways. And then they'd charge you $90.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning.
Like, a lot of fine dining right now seems to be the opposite of what we were doing in the 80s and 90s, where we were overworking, like, absolutely everything and like, a million ingredients and just a fucking shit show. Now fine dining seems to be more about using a small set of ingredients and making it more about how masterfully those ingredients are brought together in balance, which is harder to do than just throwing an ingredient, cornucopia of ingredients together, because it can mask poor technique. So, fine dining is take less.
I'm not getting any younger here.
Yeah, I know. Less ingredients, cooked better, and then a large portion of what makes the fine dining experience is the service itself. And so that's another part of it.
It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect.
Yeah, and plating technique really just depends on who you're cooking for, right? Like some people would find a lot of styles of plating technique to be extraordinarily pretentious, and they feel like they want to eat the food less because they don't want to disturb, they don't want to disturb it. It doesn't look like food, it looks like a piece of art instead. You eat with your eyes, and there is a fine line between making something look pretty on a plate that makes somebody less appealed in the eating part of it, and then and the line where it's appealing to look at, but it also the look of it also makes you want to eat it. And there's a lot of there's still a lot in fine dining. There's still a lot of over finessing. Holy hell, now I know how much fat and salt is added? Oh yeah, the difference between home cooking and restaurant cooking is largely, other than perhaps depending on what you're eating, the quality of the ingredient is just how much fat and salt and sugar are used. That's where a lot of the flavor is. So you ever see somebody fucking cook an actual steak in a cast iron pan? It's 4 sticks of butter basted. You got you're adding 450,000 calories just in butter fat.
We can't always continue this some other time. That settles it then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and then the drinks will be on me. It'll be easy, I promise. I'll ride passenger on your ship until
they'll take like Wagyu,
just let me know when you're ready to set.
5-star meme lord shit that's like 95% fat, and then put it in a cast iron pan with 3 sticks of butter, and the thing's already 95% fat, and you're just like, well, what are we doing here? But that's the difference. They're just using a shitload of butter and salt. And I guess there is one thing that some people at home, learning the difference, if you're that interested in maybe taking home cooking up a notch, if you're not lazy about it, is the types of salt that you use and when you use them. So you can use types of finishing salt depending on the foods that you're cooking or not cooking. It could be raw or cold foods. To accomplish different things, right? Like you can use a typical granulated, iodized, fucking whatever, or salt for, putting in the food that's meant to disappear and whatnot. But then at the very end, let's say that you got like a fresh bread out the oven, and you butter in the top. You want to use something more like a kosher salt. Something big flake that hits your tongue and gives you more of a flavor of salt without having to use as much. Shit like that. Like that something like simple like that can actually make a massive difference too. Is just making small changes.
I do have other things that to the
like that.
Star system
Anyway.
then. I admit I'm a little.
I'm way too lazy for any of that though. And yeah, any vegetable puree is like 50% butter. Like, okay, we're gonna take these. We're gonna take these fingerling potatoes. We're gonna parboil them. We're going to then take them out and peel them.
I don't drink, but
and we're gonna put in 2 sticks of butter for 3 fingerling potatoes. And then we're gonna use a 1/4 cup of full cream. And finish it off with creme fraiche and 1/2 fucking liter of salt. Like 1 part potato, 9-part fat and a dream.
Something to
I
report?
guess while we're here, we can visit our parents. Fat makes food taste good. Yeah, that's the secret. Yeah, a lot of people are like, man, why does restaurant food taste so much better than home? Because if you cooked like they do at the restaurant at home all the time, you'd be dead. That's why. I guess like the other like at-home secret sauce for people to learn is actual sauces, which in restaurants is often just like demi-glaze type shit where they're literally just deglazing the pan with either white or red wine, seasoning it a bit more if necessary, and then like letting it reduce so that it coats the spoon and fucking. There you go, your fancy sauce. Oh boy, they're gonna talk over one another again?
Everyone in my poker night is going to hear about you. That Aquila City bank robbery story on SSNN. That was you, right?
Of course it was. Oh, I was so proud. My child on the news.
I nearly dropped my drink. You were dealing with bank robbers?
Demigod sauce, yes. Oh, roux-based, yeah. And, butter-based, no stock, yeah. Oh, I mean, again, turn butter into anything you want. Add enough butter to something. What was that American cooking show, that older lady, she ended up getting, like, thrown off TV for saying some crazy, I think it was, like, some crazy racist shit. And she literally, like, everything she did was just 14 tons of Paula Deen. Like, 14 sticks of butter for everything.
Jesus. You stay safe, all right? Honest to goodness, bank robbery.
As soon as I saw that story, I talked with Linda. You know Mrs. Ming across the hall, and she didn't believe me.
I swear our friends think we're making you up. I almost want you to show up in your finest Constellation outfit at poker night, just so I can show them.
Say poker night one more time.
I was just joking. But next time, let us know you got a story coming on.
I've cooked more fish in the last 3 weeks than I have my entire life so far. Fish might be the most overworked protein possibly of all. The beauty of fish is that it needs almost nothing. It's like the entirety of the fish being good or bad is the cook. I don't mean the person cooking it per se, so much as
you've been given
the cook on the fish itself. Like that's...
Sweetie, I was just thinking of you. You never knew your gran, but she's about the only one like you in my whole family tree. Left home at an early age. Well, ran away, really. Became a UC Marine, if you can believe it.
Salmon, cod, halibut, and sea bass for next week. Can't find sea bass, but yeah, sea bass is not something you're going to necessarily find everywhere. I mean, I don't even know, I don't know if I necessarily would even care about sea bass. You could do like any whole fish, red fish or something like that, and just full-blown grill it, and it's gonna be better than sea bass. Otherwise, you're better off like halibut or fucking, I mean, shit. Haddock.
Really? Well, I suppose it's ancient history. I only met Grandma a few times.
The pairing needs to be a whitefish? Oh, there's a bucket full of white. I mean, you listed like
Every
two
time
others in
I
that.
saw her, she'd
that
drill
group.
me on math. If I got her questions correct, she'd give me a treat. Once, I got them all right and answered her bonus question, and she smiled. The only time I ever saw her do that. Most formidable woman I have ever met. She firmly believed in a solid education. Well, I was going through storage, and I found her old armor. I think she'd like you to have it. You have that same thing. You're forging your own path, not just letting life toss you this way and that.
Prepare a special herb crust for the sea bass and then cook them together. The sea bass needs to have a thin layer of wasabi / horseradish, and then another layer of mushroom sauce. I'm sorry, mushroom sauce with wasabi or horseradish on halibut? Oh no, sea bass.
You tired? You look tired. You deserve it, sweetie. Oh, enough of this. I don't want to make a scene. You need anything, sweetie?
I just inherited Grand spacesuit, as if Grand spacesuit's gonna fit a grown-ass man. Evidently it will. Mushroom and horseradish or wasabi on sea bass. I've got to keep it 100. That doesn't sound very tempting. I don't know. Well, I mean, maybe, but that... Do you taste the fish at that point? Between the herbs, the wasabi, horseradish, and mushroom sauce. Do you even get fish? Or are you just getting those three? Because, I mean, mushrooms are a potent flavor. Wasabi horseradish is a potent flavor. Depending on the herbs... Holy shit, Grand spacesuit's not all that bad. I mean, it's got different stat priorities, but... you know how they make sushi with a thin layer of wasabi? It needs to be like that. What's up, your horseradish? But to figure out the balance. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I get you. I didn't think they were putting like a half a cup of wasabi on that bitch. I'm just surprised, like all of that together just sounds very interesting to me. What kind of mushrooms are we talking here? Did he specify? Because if it's like a really mild white mushroom of some kind, then like I can kind of see that working. I just don't know how much I want an earthy, like it has to be a very mild fucking mushroom because I wouldn't want an earthy profile anything on fish, basically ever. Whatever I can find, as long as it's not overpriced. Yeah, find a very light flavored. Like, what are those? What is the? Oh my God! What's the name of the mushroom that comes in? But they're kind of small. They're white. They almost come in like alfalfa, like bunches. Oh, what's the name of that fucking mushroom?
To the star, and we were so close. I could feel the heat from the stars.
Inoki? Yeah.
That's when they said the words. Will you marry me?
Yeah, that sounds right. Let me just double check.
That is so romantic. It was absolutely perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better proposal.
Never mind, don't do it. 11 hours ago, Global News announced Inoki mushrooms recall due to possible listeria contamination. However, generally speaking,
In fact, things have been going so well, I'm kind of worried for you.
that's where that's the direction I was gonna go, but alright. Evidently bad idea. Oh, fucking...
Not too much to ask for.
Let me see. Yeah, oyster mushrooms should be fine.
I know, right? It gives me a different connection to this place. Like it's home for a reason.
I'm traveling to Neon. I can't fast travel to my ship from here. Can I? I keep wanting to press the back button for this. Mask District. The Lodge.
I think I'm going to get my face worked on and enhance. I want to look like a completely different person.
I hope using truffle. I mean, truffle, you wouldn't taste any fish. Oh, here we go. Hey guys, we're getting a sneak peek at Cyberpunk 2077. 76. You ready?
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
You wrap the whole beet in dough and bake it until it's cooked? Holy shit, what?
Touching down.
Making beet chips? Yeah, are you like deep frying them? Because if so, it shouldn't be too hard to tell when it's done. They won't take that long. Alright, here we go. Sneak peek, guys. First look. You're the first to see this. Followed. Or not followed, sorry. Cyberpunk 2076. You ready? You're not gonna believe your eyes.
Nah. Smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm bass. A native species of fish. I often wonder what would have happened if they'd never found out about the psychotropic effects. I mean, on paper, a rich protein source has far more practical value than a recreational drug. But theory loses out once again to practice.
World premiere. People are getting high off of
Something
fish?
to do with chasm bass's natural
Amazing.
oils, apparently. If you're curious, the name is Aurora. We need to stop by the Stroud.
Can't wait to get blasted off of fish.
There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for something like this.
I don't think you guys are ready to see it.
Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire.
Oh yeah. Quick, run! Let's do a repeat of Skyrim. You'll never take me alive!
So, what was the plan, Nesha? Smuggle the Aurora into Aquila City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, so honest mistake, right? Can't we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayo's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Move it! Let's go!
God, that's a lot of sauces you got going on in this dish. Dear God. Here you are. Cyberpunk 2076.
Security's got its eyes on Saburo Okadigbo. You guy's trouble for the status quo, if you know what I mean.
Cause any trouble, and I'll drag you straight to lock.
Back off. That's an order, not a suggestion.
Everyone's so edgy.
Mr. Stroud, we didn't know you were coming in.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir. No, Mr. Stroud, you are so lucky.
Walter.
Issa.
Shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner, and you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding.
Amazing.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much. I know. It's my favorite hobby. Now, why are you here, my dear? The board meeting isn't for a while.
This game is about as exciting as pre-packaged celery. Miyagi, listen.
All of it.
All the people on Twitter told me that I was playing the game wrong.
Set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust? A remarkably insecure location for a clandestine meeting.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
Yeah, I'm playing it wrong. I didn't do enough side quests.
Some investigation into the cellar.
Or I'm not doing the right kind of side quests.
Some preliminary
or I was doing too much of the mainline quest.
Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers. Alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly.
Alright. Oh my lord.
I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations
What is she
anyway.
going to do with her?
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
Babe, you're gonna start catching hands here. Biting me like that all the friggin' time. Friggin' women being cannibals.
Oh, I missed you.
I missed you too.
You're still so tense. Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax. They're taut.
You're not alone. I'm still right here.
Something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
Uncomfortably close.
I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains. I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So
off to bed, Dapper?
You don't need anything.
All right, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a Hope or a Tayo, someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time, but I never stop thinking of you, wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
You're a mess. Alright.
People joke and say those Varun zealots.
That security guard thought I was gonna sit there and listen to him tell that entire fucking novel. Out their damn mind.
Hey there. Welcome to Newell's. Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time. I understand that. But when you're dealing with a snake like Siegert, normal commerce practices go right out the window. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe.
Fucking dapper.
A lot of the merchants in Neon belong to a small merchants alliance. It's nothing formal. It's just a bunch of us getting together to air our grievances and watch each other's backs. Yeah, sure, if all you care about is yourself. Every payment Siegert makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm
Okay. Before
No
we talk
problem.
about Walter, what do you got? Look, babe. Space poutine. Space tortilla. There's also a double-double, a Timmy's double-double. And I think there's something else too. But obviously one of the modelers for food in this game were Canadian. As long as I end up in the ER again, I'll be okay. The mandolin I have is sharper than my knife. Oh, mandolins tend to be. Yeah, unless you're wanting to flirt with your life, always use a mandolin guard that allows you to use something between your hand and the fucking mandolin. Unless you like losing skin off your hands.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
Oh my lord.
Information isn't usually free. I don't usually package pieces of intel, but maybe I could. Okay. I don't know much, but I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you.
Okay. Oh my god, the clothing in this game fucking kills me.
Mercenaries?
Look at this shit. That's just...
This murdering asshole should be blasted.
Three more baking sheets, let's go, to get some really nice high quality aluminum and not some cheapy shit. High quality aluminum, not the non-stick bullshit. It's a baking sheet, you don't need non-stick.
Not sure how much longer I can survive.
Yeah, you.
Aluminum quarter sheet, nice, let's go.
Speak with me only if you have what it takes.
Need a pick-me-up? This here, Brew, we've got you covered. Morning, noon,
Catherine Lucian keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder. Murder. Yeah, right.
No, I went the wrong way.
Hysterical old broad.
Fuck's sakes, bud.
What I don't sell ends up in trouble.
I feel like lockpicking this out in the open. Who the hell is detecting me? Who is even... I'm getting stared down by this woman. Are you kidding me right now? You're just gonna come stand right here? Are you for real? racing again, babe. I just burned the shit out of my tongue tasting a chicken stock I've been having simmered for 5 hours. Oh, now you ain't tasting shit for the next 3 days, Biogs? About to buy the most expensive cutting board next month and it's not even wooden? What cutting board is that? I got an all maple cutting board, side grain that cost me a pretty penny, but it's side grain maple. I'm not going to complain about it. I got we primarily roast almost everything, but for for some stuff on top of the stove, we got a couple of OXO non-sticks. And then I've got a bunch of tri-ply stainless stuff that I got on sale fucking 13 years ago. Wait.
It's exhausting. You don't say.
Why is there a... Is this supposed to be like a really the world's smallest apartment? And what the fuck kind of a toilet situation is that? Down horrendous. Danish German product comes with a standard baseboard, 6 different color-coded plastic boards. Oh, nice. Yeah, we had a couple of OXO plastic ones for doing certain work with, and then we have the cutting board for other stuff. I'm not a big fan of doing raw meat on a wood cutting board, even if it's sealed and stuff. It's just like washing it is a major pain in the ass. Like, and it's a big ass fucking cutting board. The shit's like 20 inches across by fucking 13 inches, and it's like an inch and a half thick. So you ain't getting it in the sink. Even if you had the wrist strength to pick that bitch up with one hand to wash it with the other.
Show no mercy.
Keep it moving.
Not interested.
Oh yeah, they weigh a fucking metric ton. But they'll last like 5 generations, so. Oh my god. This is some of the worst music I've ever heard. And we got... Are we calling this the Spider-Man? I think we're calling this the Spider-Man. We're web slinging out here, look. Huh. What are you guys dressed in right now? What in the fuck?
Welcome to It's Party Time! Get zoned and have fun! Look at the color. The music is amazing!
Doing the Macarena? No, now he's serving a sandwich. This man's making hamburgers and sliding them across the table.
What's up?
You're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting...
Oh god, Abs, you're probably not wrong.
Oh, we have plenty of that. But why not try something different? New planet, new city, new experiences. It's what life's all about. Here, we'll take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure?
Yes. Yes, you can, quite easily. Who created the music for this place?
Pretty amazing, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
you can say
Borealis,
that.
Only 19 years old, and yet she produces some of the most heart-pounding, trippiest electronic music you've ever heard. I don't know if she gets her inspiration, but I'm betting all that free Aurora she gets has something to do with it. Oh, Ben and I are good friends. He personally gave me the job here at the Astral Lounge. Oh, he's a good man. Cares a lot about the citizens of Neon, making sure they're all employed and well taken care of. A real humanitarian. The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city.
Also, no sane person wants to come in here and listen to the music, so it's safe. You're not gonna get any cold-blooded serial killers.
I'm afraid that would be a serious fire hazard. And I think it's only fair to warn you that the network security on our doors is state-of-the-art. Private meetings are usually held in the floor above. Just use the elevators. Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security.
Reasonable. Everything is 4,000 credits.
We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate.
Ooh.
Huh. You work for Stroud Eklund? Perhaps something could be arranged.
What if they made the music way better when your character takes drugs? That would be amazing, actually.
Mr. Stroud is coming to the Astral Lounge. Now that is interesting. Well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested.
I'm in.
Let me just apply that discount we discussed, and done. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction.
Oh, what are the details of purchasing a penthouse? How many hundreds of thousands of credits?
Excellent choice. The Sky Suite offers luxury and sophistication you won't find anywhere else in the settled systems. And since you'll be living in the same tower as the Astral Lounge, all of its pleasures and pageantry are only an elevator away.
235,000 credits.
But I... Start with a drink, perhaps?
Wow, fancy. You know what they say about liquor, the fancier the bottle, the shittier the liquor. That looks fucking terrible. Oh my god, that looks awful. Here, just a baguette. I know when I hit up a electronic music club where they hand out acid, the first thing on my hit list for food, just a plain, not even cut open baguette. Yeah, oh my god. Imagine going to a club and asking for a whole baguette just for a meme. Slows time by 40%. Oh shit, you get bullet time? Word? It's contraband if you try to take it off the friggin' planet or out of the city.
Come back soon.
Yes?
Whoa! They drop it in from the ceiling? Where the fuck did they come from?
This place is insane.
Oh, man. I'm flying right now.
Are we about to have like a fucking John Wick experience here?
Got a problem?
Not really, no. Unless you're gonna give me one. Which one are they out here lining up with? What? Ah. Approved hand signal will allow use to lock the door to the VIP lounge a total of 1 time. Fancy. There are still jitterbug advertisements? What? Stop.
Hey there.
You know who'd be into the jitterbug?
Get some Aurora and let loose.
This guy.
Go and get yourself a drink. It's time to party.
Who designed that mess? Wake me up before you go.
Compotech won't make.
Wake me up before you go. 'Cause I ain't planning on riding solo.
Is everything ready? To the Astral Lounge and our cellar. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation.
Good
Just in
camera.
case. Good luck, all of you.
Word is the Borealis, you know, the DJ. Well, she's moping around because she lost something.
Okay. Well, for now, we're gonna have to leave it there, and we'll finish this skin-tight, weird alien suit quest tomorrow. I don't even... I mean, okay, so I'll say this. I enjoyed myself a little bit more today. I think that's probably just because we were at least in the action a bit more. Still not thrilled with the amount of like inventory management that I had to constantly be keeping up with, but a lot of that was, you know, sorted. We got that solved for the most part. We got a new ship, we got a new suit. Both of them seem pretty damn good. Ship combat still kind of whatever. All of the dialogue is still very not great. Neither is the, you know, the delivery of the dialogue. Like, the voice acting is not bad, it's just like, it feels like, it just sounds like everyone was phoning it in. Weird. Oh, the rant earlier was a 10 out of 10. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow, as far as I know. And we'll pick up where we left off here. Giving her the full send into the neon sun, so to speak. I don't know the relevance of this to the story, or any story really, other than to say we know that Walter is the, you know, the money behind the operation in the majority, funding, you know, the operation, and we're here helping him do some business thing as more or less security detail, but maybe we'll find out a little more after as to just why this is relevant beyond just helping him and him, you know, and you know, he is the money. So, I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe we'll find out more tomorrow. Thank you very much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed yourself, whether it was for the earth-shattering gameplay or the equally earth-shattering rant. I just realized how loud this is right now looking at the stream. You guys didn't tell me this game, so is it like overpowering and shit? It looks loud as hell. But I will see you guys tomorrow. And until then, do me a favor, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening. Stay safe, have a good one. As always, good luck. Have hard drugs. Allegedly.